I'm Barry Marks with Marks & Associates, and I'd like to share with you some of what I've learned over the years representing banks, equipment lenders, and equipment leasing companies. One of the most important weapons in any lessor or lender's arsenal when doing equipment financing is the purchase money security interest. It's surprising how much confusion there is out there about this simple concept. Under the Uniform Commercial Code, a PMSI is available if the lessor or lender files his UCC within 20 days of the delivery of the equipment into the possession of the lessee. Now, again, as you probably know, we're only talking about leases intended as security, buck-out leases, and equipment finance agreements. Where a true lease is involved, the only reason to be doing this is the belt and suspenders, and to discourage a lessee counsel or any third-party counsel from claiming that your lease isn't a true lease. But if it's possible that what you have is not a true lease, or if you intend it to be some type of lease intended as security, it's important to get that UCC filed within that 20-day period. If you do, then your filing trumps any existing filing with a broad after-acquired property clause. In other words, if you're going to do a PMSI filing and you are reasonably certain that it will be successful and will be upheld as a PMSI filing, then you really don't have to check the UCC records. This is very important where we're talking small ticket and lower middle market transactions. For large ticket transactions, you determine where that begins. We always recommend making the UCC check and not relying on purchase money security interest. Why? Well, first of all, that date of delivery of possession is a key. Now, finally, after many years of wrangling, the authors of the Uniform Commercial Code have made it clear that if equipment is out on rental and then is purchased in a finance purchase by the lessee, the delivery actually occurs when that transition takes place, not on the first day that physical possession is given to a lessee. Nevertheless, we don't have any clarification as to whether the delivery of possession and the beginning of an inspection period starts to 20 days to run, and the better thinking is that it does. Therefore, we recommend that you be very careful about making that filing, and don't be afraid to file in advance. There was some confusion about this under the most recent amendments to the Article 9 of the UCC, but it's pretty clear that you don't have to have a specific authorization to make that UCC filing. However, we recommend that your lease document always include an express authorization for filing Uniform Commercial Code financing statements, including filings before the delivery of equipment. Another point, the money that is put out for the lease, your funding, must go to acquire the equipment. If you're reimbursing a lessee for down payment, or if money is coming from another source, that portion of the money will not be subject to PMSI filing. In other words, you could have one piece of equipment, some of which is subject to somebody else's security interest, and some of which is only subject to your security interest. For more about this and other topics, please visit us at www.leaselawyer.com.